Hey, what is going on, road trippers? Road Trip Nate here, once again. Tonight, as those all-important captions stated, I'm going to count down my list 5 to 1 of my favorite roller coasters at Six Flags Over Texas. Six Flags Over Texas. This is a spoiler. Here in a couple of days, I'm going to do out of the five theme parks I've been to. I'm going to rank them 5 to 1. This is a new series I'm doing. Theme parks and roller coasters. Last week or the week before, I did a series on hotels. I'm starting a new series. It started off with Fire in the Hole last night, and I want to do a continuation of what I did a few years ago, which was my top 5, my ranking of the 5 major roller coasters at Silver Dollar City. So we're going to do the top 5 of Six Flags Over Texas tonight. Probably tomorrow, my top 5 favorite roller coasters. And yes, they're all going to be at Six Flags or Silver Dollar City, just because I can't remember the rides at, or they're better than the rides at Frontier City, Six Flags St. Louis, and Worlds of Fun. But let's get back to tonight's video. And yes, I will show POVs. Just like with tomorrow night's video, I will show POVs. Got a better setup right now. If you see this little table right here, where's that? There it is. That matches up perfectly with the TV, so I don't have to hold it. I am pretty smart for a redneck sometimes, but I just get tired of holding my computer and just being like trying to always constantly line it up. But let's get in there, because this might take a little bit. Coming in at number 5 on my list, Shockwave. Let's let y'all watch the POV. It's got a pretty long, clunky lift hill, but it is an older roller coaster. It's got that signature green look to it, right on one of the main highways there in Dallas, next to the amphitheater. And here coming up is what is signature about it, besides the green look. The 2 double loops. That's what it's best known for. It has a few other little drops and everything. And you see the tower off in the distance, the oil derrick. And a few little bunny hills. Oh wait, that's Judge Rory's Scream, I believe. Alright, and we're back at the station. But yeah, that was Shockwave. As I was stating, it's an older looped metal coaster, but it's an iconic coaster, and it's known for its green look and the two double loops. Well, the double loops, not the two double loops. But one day, as with all these coasters that I talk about, let's hope I get this up right side up with my GoPro, like I talked about last night. My Gen 8 GoPro that I got yesterday or the day before. I will have to do POVs for all these rides, so I don't have to use other people's POVs. I don't want to start making money on YouTube and then people say, I need royalties. But, moving on. Number 4. Mr. Freeze. Let's get you an on-ride POV of Mr. Freeze. Used to be, you'd start off backwards. Or they switched it. You either started off backwards, used to, and went forwards, or you started off forwards and ended up going backwards, and now you start backwards and end up going forward. I don't remember. Freaking ads. Okay, here we go. Mr. Freeze reverse blast. So yes, used to they started out going forward. This is how they are now. This is so much better using this fold-out dinner table. There we go. I think it goes almost 60 miles an hour, I believe. Maybe 70. You go through this lift here, and then you go through that, and then you go straight up. And you're looking straight down at the ground, which is a lot better, and then it doesn't give you no time at all to relax. And it's almost a loop. And that's almost it of Mr. Freeze. Yeah, it's not a long ride, but it's definitely a fun ride. The first time I rode it was on a church trip, probably in 2005, with my sister. They went forward, going out, and then reverse coming back. And now now they've changed it to where they start off in reverse and go forward, coming back. But it's a very fun ride, short but fun. Moving on. Number 3. The new Texas Giant. new Texas Giant was built, it was redone from the Texas Giant. By the same company that did my absolute all-time favorite wooden roller coasters, Outlaw Run. So let's give you the POV of them. The new Texas Giant. I've rode both, but here's how the Texas Giant is today. So center that up a little bit. And there's Titan off in the distance. Is freaking. It used to have a slow lift hill. I remember. I rode it when it became the new Texas Giant. I don't remember if it still got a slow lift hill or not. It kind of does, but the old Texas Giant had a very slow lift hill. It used to have the Wile E. Coyote. I don't remember if it still does on top. It might. Yep, it still does. Wait, let's discuss this. There's the oil derrick and the Superman Tower of Power, and it goes straight down. And it's got the, like Outlaw Run does, it's a wooden coaster with a metal track, and you get straight 90-degree angle like that. This was their first. Outlaw Run, they perfected the wooden steel track. Outlaw Run is, of course, it's for the Silver Dollar City. But this ride is just a fun time. They got rid of that clankiness that you felt like you were in a freaking steel barrel and somebody was smashing that sledgehammer on the old Texas Giant. It's almost a smooth ride. It's still a little clanky. And we're back in the station. Alright. Let's get off there. Alright. But yeah, the new Texas Giant, I rode it. I think the first time I rode it was like back in 2018. After they had redone it. I had rode Texas Giant a couple of times. Once when I was on the same church trip I had just talked about, and the other time when Dad took us all on family vacation in like 2006, I believe. We went to a couple Texas Rangers games, went to Six Flags, and we were going down that first hill, one of the curves. I elbowed Dad right in the face on the original Texas Giant before they remodeled. But Texas Giant is a good ride. It's a fun ride. Moving on. Number 2. I need my hands to work here. Batman, the ride. Batman, the ride is a fun ride. You have the roller coaster over you. So you're sitting you're zipping around doing this. It's not the tallest or fastest, it's just a different kind of ride. you feel like you're flying through the streets of Gotham. Alright, we've almost got the POV. It's so much easier having this. Where is it at? There it is. Alright. POV time. Batman the ride. Yeah, see, like I said, you start off with the coaster being up top. I don't think it's that slow of a lift hill. There's Mr. Freeze off in the distance. Superman Tower of Power. It's kind of a slow lift hill. And there's the wall derrick, which I've been up into once. They seem like they're shut down more than they're open. But here we go. Yeah. You feel like you're flying through the streets of Gotham, and there's a loop. It's an entertaining ride. It's a different kind of ride. There's another loop. And I believe there's a corkscrew. Another corkscrew, I believe. But yeah, this ride is just a fun and entertaining ride, and we're back in the station. But yeah, the Batman ride, that was a fun ride. I've rode that numerous times that I've been to Six Flags Over Texas. Numerous times when I've gone to Six Flags Over Texas. I haven't been to Six Flags Over Texas very many times, but when I have, I've rode that a few times each time. It's because it's a fun and entertaining ride. It's different. When you go through those loops, your legs are just dangling, going through the loops, and it's a good time. But number one, I have rode this ride 3 times. Let's find it on YouTube. And spoiler alert. This is my this is my favorite ride of all time. I'm talking about the one and only Titan. Now, the same church trip I said I took with my church with my sister, I was scared to death to ride this ride. I think I was 14, 15, 16 years old. I was scared to death to ride this ride. I finally rode it in 2018 when me and my grandma and her husband went to Six Flags Over Texas. And I loved it. I instantly loved this ride. It has, I believe, an over 300-foot drop. It might not be quite 300, but... And it goes about 75 miles an hour. Almost straight down drop. You go through this tunnel. Well, you'll see. Let's do the POV. I like that setup. That's almost perfect. Going around the corner. It's known for its aqua blue orange tint. Got this lift hill. It's pretty fast for a lift hill of, I think it's around 300 feet. Don't comment if I'm wrong, because I didn't exactly look at the measurements before I posted this. And when you go down the drop, it has a camera, and I would show y'all that on this live stream, but I don't even know where that picture is at of me and my grandma's husband in the front seat, and this is almost straight down. Then you go through this tunnel. This ride has no loops. It just is a very big, very fast ride. I love it. It's just a good mega coaster. You stop because of the G-forces and everything, but let's see. And we're back in the station. Alright. Like I said, first time I rode Titan, I instantly fell in love with the ride. It was such a great ride. Let me plug my computer back up here. It was such a great ride. It gave me all the G-forces I needed. It was the thrill I needed. It was the speed. You know, there's other coasters that I'm sure I probably need to ride that will knock that off the list. I haven't been to very many amusement parks. I've been to 5. But of the 5 I've been to, tomorrow night I'm going to rank my top 5 roller coasters that I've been on. The only 2 theme parks are going to be Six Flags Over Texas and Silver Dollar City, because like Frontier City, they don't have the amusement. They don't have the roller coasters to compete with those 2. And Six Flags St. Louis Worlds of Fun, I don't remember the roller coasters. So it's like, I have to have the top 5 that I remember riding. But that is my top 5 roller coaster ranking at Six Flags Over Texas. If you're new here, please feel free to hit that subscribe button after the video to stay notified on all my current and future tutorials. And if you like this video, give it that all-important thumbs up. It just lets me know you care, and it helps this channel tremendously. This is Road Trip Nate saying, until tomorrow night, Road Trippers, we'll do another video of my top 5 all-time roller coasters. I may or may not do the POV on those, because I've already shown all 5 POVs on a couple of years ago, my Silver Dollar City video and this video. So I may or may not do a POV. But until next time, bye from the casa.